What are some of the common fitness myths that women should ignore?
There are many myths that surround fitness, for women especially, but there are at least 5 common fitness myths that women should ignore. The first one I will address is the myth of if you strength train or if you lift weights or if you do a lot of weightlifting, that you are going to get big, hulky, masculine muscles. And I am here to tell you that is simply not true. Women, for one, don't have the testosterone in their body naturally that they would need to achieve a hulking, masculine physique. The women that you might see that look that way, first of all, are very few and far between, and secondly, have worked extremely hard to achieve that, if indeed that is their goal. I understand most women don't want to achieve that look, and frankly, most women can't, even if they wanted to. It's very challenging to do that. We don't have enough testosterone in our body to get big, large muscles. So you don't have to worry about lifting a weight that's, 5 pounds, 10 pounds, 12 pounds and think, oh, that's so heavy, I better go back to the 3-pound weights, otherwise I'm gonna get giant, big muscles. It's just not gonna happen. In fact, just the opposite is true. If you want a lean, strong physique with muscles that are defined, that really support your health and your aesthetics, you need to lift weight that's going to be heavy enough to create a response in your body. Meaning, you need to lift a weight that's going to create a need for your body to have to overcome that challenge. Therefore, the weight has to be heavier than your purse. You carry your purse around with you every day, right? Well, your body learns how to carry your purse around. It adapts to that. And because it's adapted to that, it won't do anything else to achieve a greater strength level in order to achieve anything more because it doesn't need to. That's why if you want to get more tone in your muscles, you're going to need to lift weight that's heavy enough for your body to have to respond. So you've got to lift weight that's heavy enough to make your muscles have to change, and that is how you're going to get that toned, lean appearance. Another common fitness myth that a woman should ignore is the fact that cardiovascular exercise is an important component in your workout routine because it keeps your heart healthy and does a lot of other things for your body. But in order for you to lose weight, a myth associated with cardiovascular exercise is that if I want to lose weight, I'm going to do low-intensity cardiovascular exercise, and that is how I'm going to lose weight. And that's simply not true either. I'm not saying that cardiovascular exercise is an important part of a weight loss plan and goal for a female, but if you want to lose fat, you have to increase your lean mass. So that means if you lose fat, you've got to gain something in order to take the place of that lost tissue, which is not a bad thing to lose. So typically, if you're on a healthy program that's going to be effective for you as a woman who wants to change her body and her physical appearance, make herself healthier and have more lean mass or more muscle, more tone, more definition, she's going to have to lose fat and gain muscle. You will not gain muscle by doing cardiovascular exercise. You need to do strength training and weight training in addition to the cardiovascular exercise. And whether you do low intensity or high intensity cardio, that's another story, and we can talk about that at another time. But the myth that if I want to lose weight, what I need to do is cardiovascular exercise, low intensity cardio, that's simply not true. You need to increase your lean mass, you need to strength train. One of the myths that I would like for you to be aware of and for you to ignore is the concept of selecting a part of your body that you would like to change. For example, some women point to their abdominal area or their belly or their tummy and they say, teach me exercises that I can do to lose weight right here. That concept is also known as spot reduction, and it simply does not exist in nature. You can't select areas on your body that you want to make thinner or skinnier or lose fat in. Some of the common areas that women like to utilize or they like to address with the concept of spot reduction are the stomach. For example, they say things like, I'd like to lose fat in my stomach, how do I do that? That's a spot reduction. You can't do that. It doesn't physiologically happen that way. Another area women like to lose weight and say to me, Irene, help me lose weight right on the top of my arms. When I wave my arms jiggle, and I want to lose weight right underneath my elbow all the way back to my armpit, the triceps area. You simply cannot pick an area of your body and try to do particular strength training exercises and make those areas smaller or skinnier. It just doesn't work that way. One other area that's very common that women try to utilize the notion of spot reduction, which is where you select an area of your body that you want to lose weight and you try to do exercises in an effort to lose weight in that area. One area is the inner thigh. Women sometimes will get into the weight room on occasion, and the exercises that they will select would be, for example, the inner outer thigh machine, in an effort to tone up or make more thin or skinny the inner thigh. And you simply cannot do that, because that again is that concept known as spot reduction, and it doesn't work. It's not effective. It's a myth. You got to ignore that. One of the myths that I am frequently confronted by with a lot of my clients is they will say to me, Irene, can you teach me some exercises that I can do, because I just want to tone. I want my arms to have a little more tone. I want my legs to have a little more tone. And so I say back to them, oh, so you want to increase your lean mass? And they say, no, I don't want to increase my lean mass. I just want to tone. So the myth that I want to ask you to ignore is the concept of performing exercises in an effort to tone your body. What you need to do if you want to change the way your body looks, if you want to lose fat and increase tone or muscle, the appearance of muscle on your arms or in your legs or in your glute area or on your abdominal wall, is you have to strength train. You have to strength train consistently. You have to strength train wisely. You need to make a program that's smart and appropriate for your goals. And you need to make sure that the exercises you select will address all the areas of your body. So the words that you're really searching for when you say you want to tone is what you really are trying to say to me is you want to increase the muscle on your body, or another word would be the lean mass. Lean mass on your body is everything that is not fat. That includes skin, that includes bones, it includes muscles, it includes all your blood, your internal organs, everything that is not fat. When we have more lean mass, we're healthier. In addition to being healthier, we usually feel better about ourselves. When we feel better about ourselves and we're healthier, we tend to engage in behaviors that are going to promote that lifestyle. We're going to eat better, we're going to feel better, we're going to have less depression, and that all comes from exercise, and it comes from a well-rounded program. Cardiovascular exercise, a strength training program with weight that's heavy enough that your body will respond to that. That means getting into the weight room, flexibility program, changing your body composition through diet and exercise, and also being more healthy through that whole well-rounded approach to fitness.